routine. It's a leg routine to be more precise. So, without any further ado, let's get the session underway. We are going to be doing some front squats. So let's get the barbell loaded up. Da-da-da-da. Why I? Why I? Ooh, what a beautiful morning. It's, don't know about where you are, but it's currently raining here in the northeast of England. So the weather's not the nicest. Good for ducks. So, right, so I've got 60 kilos loaded up. Um, okay, so here we go. Here we go. Nice. Can't complain. So, wow. 2 a.m. workout, yes. So, for me to be able to do a 2 a.m. workout, I normally go to bed early. So, feel very much refreshed and looking forward to getting this session underway, full throttle. Oh, dear. Right. So, now, do you want the camera lower down? Turn that up now. Wrong way. Right. So here we go. So yeah, a nice early start, gym a day. I mean, after this, I've got to go to work. So getting up a few hours before work for me just makes more logical sense than trying to rush to go to gym in the evening when it's going to be absolutely hellish, really busy. So I'd rather get my routine done and dusted now while the gym's completely empty. Because it's such a, I don't know, you seem to get a nice experience. There's no competition for machines and whatnot, and you got a lot more personal space. So, right, here we go. Oh, I'm not doing back squats, in front squats. Go on. Here we go. Right, bit of drink or two and a towel. So what I find is doing the front squats is a lot more intensive and being able to get a full range of motion and be able to squat lower down to depth feels like they're recruiting more muscle fibers. So I feel like I'm actually engaging more of the actual quads whilst I'm doing it. So, so good morning to everybody on YouTube and TikTok. Welcome one and all. Get your messages in. Please feel free to add a comment, add a like, and drop me a follow if need be. I think after this, once we've done some more front squats, we'll then go on to some leg extensions to some calf raises, and then we'll do some maybe do some a bit of ab routine with some hanging leg raises and putting some chin ups while we're out. So yeah, it should be a nice little an easy workout today. So I'm looking forward to getting this underway. Commence this a shout out, yes. Hello, what would you love the other day? So I appreciate the comment there, Fletch. Appreciate your comments there, Fletch. So yeah, drop us a comment and I'll try and get us through as much detail as possible. Right, so well, we'll do one more at 60 kilos. Actually, we'll up it now. Up it, up. Nice. Okay, right. So messages, no comments. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. It is what it is. Right, and so right, here we go. So 70 kilos loaded up. Again, feels quite nice. So go up another 5 kilos, 10 kilos, or say. So work it up to 80. What I might do is give you guys a different perspective. Give you a different perspective. So we're going to load this up with 80 kilos. Right, and so drop us a comment. Appreciate the comments on YouTube. Always nice. Sir, it's 2 a.m. That is correct. It is 2 a.m. I am got to work a bit later on, so I'd rather get my sessions done now than wait around. Right, so 80 kilos. Wow. Tell you what, it's so nice to be able to go full range of motion down to depth, and then you feel that all the muscle fibers contracting, working really overtime. Wow. Ideally, I want to get the same type of response to when I'm doing like back squats. But at the moment, I don't seem to be able to get down to that required depth I can get on with the front squats. So definitely going to be something that I need to work on for the future. But I do believe in going full depth. I think the more times you go to full depth and you get that ingrained into your routine, then the better the workout will become. But wow, I am goosed. Goosed. That's good. That is good. Um, so yeah. Um, so yeah, drop us a comment if you've got anything you wanted to mention. Drop us a like or just drop us a follow. So yeah, happy days. Here we go. Um, 80 kilos. I think 80 kilos is probably on the threshold of what I can do. Um, maybe we'll just do 80 kilos again. Wow. Might do 80 kilos once more and then maybe do one more set after that, and then that will be today's session on what? Um, whew. Right, and here you go. Happy. Oh my God. Sleeping in the eyes. Right. Let's see how the next um 80 kilos move. We did it for 2 reps last time. See how the body responds this time. But let's see if we can get back down to depth again. Happy. So yeah, drop us a comment, drop us a like. It's always nice to get some input from you guys. So feel free to message me below any advice, support. It's always appreciated. As long as you can hear me well, just let me know if you can hear me well. Ooh. Oh wow. Again, that was a bit of a nice 2 reps. Definitely heading in the right direction. I think should I do 90? I don't know, I'm not sure. I think 85 is probably more permissible at the moment. But wow, definitely taxing, that is very taxing. Even though it's 2 reps. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So what we'll do after this, we'll jump onto a pardon me, jump onto the leg extension, and then we'll do some after we'll do the leg extension after we'll jump onto the Viking press, where we'll do some explosive calf raises. I do feel like doing it like in a more explosive movement for the calves, getting more activation. So we'll do that. I'm going to do one cheeky set of 90 kilos. So I really want to push on. I do feel that would be the upper threshold that I can probably shift. If I get it for 1 rep, if we get it for 1 rep, I'd be very happy. And I keep on mentioning it, but I need to start. I need to get a new diary so I can start logging what I'm actually moving, so I'm not stagnating or just hovering in around the same numbers all the time. So hopefully get some more of a insight into what I'm actually progressing on and what things I'm kind of lacking on. So it'd be interesting. But we'll see once I get that sorted out. I'll let you know. So this is going to be heavy. Yeah. Fuck my life. Right. And I think what we'll do tomorrow, I think tomorrow, if we do feel up to it, then I think tomorrow we'll end up doing maybe another leg day, maybe. Um, that'd be interesting. Whew. So wish me luck. We'll do 90 kilos. So drop us a comment, drop us a like, and drop us a follow if you want to follow me for more. 90 kilos. Oh my God. Just a bad idea. Ah, ah. I actually slipped on my shoulder. I my front went too far forward. Oh, I think I would have got it. I think I would have got it. But luckily, we had things pre-arranged for any failure. Ooh. Ah, there you go. That's what happens sometimes when you're trying to push yourself probably a bit too far. But one of them. Never mind. Let's call it quit whilst we've still got our health. I mean, personally, I definitely would have had. I've definitely got the strength there. I think the upper body kind of folded, and then all of a sudden the bar was sticking away, and there's nothing you can do about a bar that's falling away from you, unfortunately. But that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll go over to the we'll go over to the Viking press and we'll do some Viking press half raises. So let's get that done. Here we go. All right, all right. Done this before. Well, end up loading the machine and not realise that it's the wrong height. So, have a bit of a gander. Yeah, way too high. So, that's gonna be better. So now we just get some proper like explosive movement for the car, and then we'll jump on to the leg extension and maybe a bit of leg press after. So and once we've done this, we'll then jump on to some cardio. So hopefully be a nice, easy going then. Whew. Right, 80 kilos. Wow. Let's put that up to whew, right, put this up to 100 kilos. Wow. Where's 10? Here we go. So so hello, welcome. So please drop us a comment. I really appreciate some support. Communication is always nice. Whew. So what we've got on now, we've got 100 kilos loaded on. What I'm doing is some explosive calf raises. Here we go. Go again. One thing I like is I like my routine to be quite intensive. But wow, definitely make the world of a difference having that bit of a explosive at the bottom end. So please feel free to drop me a comment, any advice, any support. It's always appreciated. I think we'll go up to probably 120 now, and see how the reactions like goes with the old calf muscles. Um, but overall, it's been a nice session so far. Um, Once I've maxed out on this, we'll then jump on to some calf raises, some leg extension, trying to really get some more blood pumped into the quads. And we'll probably do that on an isolation machine so we can isolate each side independently. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Here we go. So, okay. So 120 kilos loaded up. Please feel free to drop in your comments any advice or anything that you would do on your leg day, and just mention it below. What is your leg day look like? So far, my leg day has been front squats failed at 90 kilos. The bar actually slipped from the front. Luckily for me, I had the safety precautions in place, so no damage was caused. Then we're just doing some calf raises, and then we're going to jump onto some leg extensions in a wee bit. So, what is your leg day, and what do you like doing for your leg? Wow! I tell you what, that little bit of a bounce, I feel it not just in the calves. I do feel it in the front portion, lower portion of my quads as well. It's quite nice. Could I go heavier? I think I could go heavier. Should I go heavier? I do believe the best form of training is that progressive overload. I definitely feel like I've got more, it offers more of a muscular response, and your body's kind of put into a situation where it has to adapt. Uh, but another thing that I need to start doing is trying to do things more for reps as well. So I need to start aiming for that 8 reps. So if I get in around 6 to 8 reps per set per exercise, would be more beneficial as well. So I'm probably leaving a lot of room for improvement on the table there. So it's always nice to know. Right, I'm going to do 140 kilos, trying to see if I'm awake when I'm like, hey, I am awake. Anyway, oh, almost break an ankle. Right, 140 kilos. Wow. 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 Definitely wow. So I think that's gonna be it for this last workout. We're gonna jump onto the leg extension. So without any further ado, let's cardio. Whew. Ah. Oh wow. There we go. Almost done. Shockingly tired. Ah, tiring. Whew. So almost done. There we go. So for now, jump on to right, let's put that away. Fine. So let's do some leg extension. Okay, so load it up with 20 kilos aside. Uh, ah, oh, pinch my finger. Annoying. Annoying. Right, get that on one. Trying to get as much of a activation as we can. Wow. So, first step done. So I think after this, we're going to do some leg raises using the ab sling. I hope we do some chin ups as well, trying to activate the lacunus dorsi as well. It should be hope an overall a very rounded session. But without any further ado, let's do some more. Wow. Oh, ah, yeah. Oh, wow. Ah, oh, wow. I think 20 kilos is probably going to be my limit for today, I think. Wow. So, yeah, please drop us a comment, any advice. What is your routine look like when you do your legs? Right, so here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Might just ever so slight increase. Where are all the going on? 2.5, so want 2.5. 2.5 there. And a 2.5 there. And I'm about a mile away from where I need to be. So here we go. One plate. There we go. So we've got 22.5 loaded on. So I appreciate any comment. It's always nice to have that engagement. I know it's early in the morning. Here we go. So 22.5. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, ah, wow. Right, I think one more set. We'll do one more set and we'll wash it up to 25. So why not? I know I do enjoy that type of intense workout. I feel like I'm able to do that. So why not? Okay. So that's that. And then we'll then scuttle over to the Smith machine where we'll do some hanging leg raises. Right. 25 kilos. Oh, oh, wow. Shocking, right? And that's that done. Time to all right, move on. Oh, okay. So here we go. So leg raises, and then we'll see how we feel, and we might do a bit of cardio before leaving for home. Mhm. Now, could I? Don't know. I can't. How did this happen? Ah, not too bad. So, could do some hanging leg raises. So, we're also going to do some chin up. So, come on, get off. Right, so, here we go. So, hanging leg raises ready, and we'll get the straps on. So, any comments, and please feel free to drop me one down below. Any advice? What do your daily routine look like? Do you have a bro split? Do you do push pull day, whatever? Personally, I just do whatever I feel is necessary on the day. I don't really give my routine like a push pull scenario. I just do what I feel is necessary on the day. I think sometimes you can it's just jogging and it just as long as you're doing the exercises and you feel that fulfillment that you've hit the expectations that you set yourself, as long as them expectations are realistic, that's all that matters. And the most important thing, you do it well, you do it safely, you don't hurt yourself. And I think that's probably one of the things, the most important things about longevity is staying within the realm of being safe, but also trying to slowly increment things up and improve, whether that's more reps, more weights, a quicker response, slow on the negative, etc., etc. So many different rounds to it all, and each one is as important as the other. Anyway, gonna do some leg raises. Pow, and then not bad, not bad at all. Again, I think the next stage from this type of supported leg raise is to do it with just pure grip. Uh, I think in the future we will definitely be looking at him doing that type of scenario workout, but not today. But I'm really happy with the range of motion, man. I think of late it's always been probably just 95 degrees I've been going to. So to go up to that threshold of almost going to like 180, quite a quite a good thing. Wow. So yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of taking any pre-workout, anything that stimulates with caffeine and stuff like that. Just keep things as long as I'm hydrated. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about. Bit of flavoured water that does me well. So drop me a comment. Please feel free to drop us a like. But I'm going to try and do 3 to 4 sets of these hanging leg raises. You probably will notice that I will start to will not be able to raise my legs as high just due to uh, the tension and energy reserves. As the energy depletes, then the strength just evaporates away, unfortunately. But we'll do what we can. Oh, how many is that? 4 or 5? We'll do that. I hope trying to get another 2 more sets done, and then we'll do some different variations for the oblique. And then we'll see if we can do some chin-ups and some pull-ups. We'll see how that goes. Hence why I've got my bear grips on. Tell you what, these are actually really a game changer for me. The one thing I dislike when I'm training is getting calluses on my hands. So that these do help prevent that type of scenario or lessen the impact on the hand. Right, you have a bit of a rest now, and then we'll commence a bit more. Right, again. Oh, wow, that is so tiring. I cannot explain how intense. Again, getting about 4 or 5 reps, probably 4 that time, 4 before. So in terms of reps, not doing too bad, but it would be nice to get up to like at least double that. But with how intense the exercise is, we're doing good. We're performing the exercise pretty good. Always can get better, can always improve. But that's one of them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some oblique work. Oh, he says, I'm going to try and do that 2 more times. Wow, I'm almost been an hour. So try and get these nailed out. do another set, see how we feel. Um, Need to do some chin ups, but hopefully before we leave, we'll do about half an hour of sitting on the bike and a bit of a chill cardio after. Whew. But yeah, happy days. Right, and just get cracking. Right, and so drop us a like, drop us any comments, any advice. What do you normally do on your routines when you're at the gym? What you're trying to achieve while you're at the gym? And have you hit any recent targets? Well, I think that is my still off. So we'll try and do some chin ups to see how this goes, if at all. That's pretty good. Happy, happy I am. Whew. So let's rise you up higher than a eagle. Right. So, uh, yeah. So, no, no, just do it normal, aren't they? Oh, I am stoked. I'm absolutely juiced. Oh, now we just want to push on, push on. I'm absolutely packed. Well, we'll try, uh, we'll try some, we'll try some, chin up. But if all else fails, we'll jump onto the cardio, which would be a nice way to, end the session. So appreciate any comments. Please feel free to drop me a like. Um, we will be coming up live soon. So drop us a like, drop us a comment. Right, so woo, right, we'll do some chin up. Um, I'm absolutely juiced. I'm absolutely juiced. But I think with yesterday's session being a chest session, I'm a bit taxed, but effectively I'm happy. I'm happy to try. That was just the workout's been pretty good to be fair. Just done a leg session. Doing quite an intense workout. Did have a bit of an upsy moment with the first exercise, trying to do 90 kilos front squat. Basically, I just lost control of the bar at the front, and it slowly cascaded down the body, which was a bit annoying. But definitely got the power in the legs. I think the torso probably leant too far forward. It just came unbalanced. But it's these type of things that you have within your sessions that highlight the things that you need to improve on. So as long as I can get, the main thing I didn't get hurt. So it's always the bonus side of things. Right. So without any further ado, we're going to jump on to the bike. So no more weight training now. We're going to do a bit of an easy go on the bike. Nice and easy, steady away. Whew. Right, dropping things everywhere. Ah, make sure we pick that up. Whew. Perhaps it's too close. Okay, there. Here we go. So, nice and steady way on the bike. Uh, oh, there we go. So, one thing I like doing nowadays is just jumping on the bike at the end of the session. Probably try to do this about 3 to 4 times a week. You know, try to do it every session of late. So if I'm doing this at the end of the session, I think that's going to be more beneficial. Um, but yeah, trying to burn some extra fat, some extra calories while I'm here at the gym. But it's been a nice workout. Can't complain really. I think tomorrow's session will be maybe another leg day. We might do some sumo squats, maybe some conventional deadlift, maybe. And the football's on. Oh no, so Belgium against is it England? So not bad at all. So if you're joining, welcome. Thank you for doing the live stream. Any comments, then please feel free to whack them down below. Oh, trying to stop this mess out. Oh, to goal. Egypt. My word. Let's have a look at this. Egypt just scored. Right. Uh, oh, the goal, missed the goal. What do now? Anyway, so do a back, do it back. Just notice the comment. Do it back Unfortunately, I can't do any backflips, so I've never been able to do backflips. Oh, this played early on. Have I missed this from earlier? Oh, this is live. It's not highlights. What was the score? Egypt and Belgium, I wonder. Anyway, yes, it is. I didn't realise. I was trying to look for the time on it. It is just a highlight. So, what was the final score? That sounds like an interesting game. Iran against New Zealand. Oh yeah, lots of feeling for that one. I didn't realise De Bruyne is still playing. I thought he retired. It's half time. What? Right, okay. So it is still on. Right. So this is the highlights. Yeah, well, you learn something new every day. So I was quite surprised that Spain drew, didn't they? Green enough. I think they kind of thought it'd be a walkover, didn't they? Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. The thing is, will I stay up at 9 o'clock to watch England play the first game? That is the debate. Um, Normally I'm in bed by 8. Um, so I think kind of what the football at 9 o'clock. Really don't think I'll be in the right mindset. But it finished 1-1. Bit of a shame. Right, so more comments on YouTube. Why nobody around in the gym? Well, the reason why no one's around in the gym because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and everybody's in bed. So I tend to like to start my day off early, get things done out of the way, so there's no rush on after work, trying to get a workout in, and then to be inconvenienced with machines being taken up, not have machines available to do a workout, weights, whatnot. So for me, it makes more logistical sense to do it now while it's nice and quiet. Plus, I can record without the fear of interfering with somebody else's personal space. So that's another reason why I like to come to the gym. And I've got to do a puzzle on TikTok. I can't tell I'm active. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I come to the gym in the early hours. These are factors. What protein do you take? Well, I actually don't pick any whey protein or any junk like that. I stick to normal foods, so eggs, uh, sausages, beef, chicken. Uh, Maybe sometimes go a bit leaner when I need to. Um, but there's definitely a lot of scope there within my diet to manipulate the intake to accommodate whatever process want to go through. So don't really rely on any other sources of protein other than things you can get from animals, really. Uh, how are you doing, Uncle? You're doing very well, son. How are you? So please drop me a comment, drop us a like, and if needs be, drop us a follow. But yeah, all good and fun in the hood. So the thing is protein an essential thing you could be taking a lot of? I don't believe that you need anywhere in excess of probably like for every kilo of weight, I think you just probably just need in and around about 1 gram of protein per kilo of weight. I don't think you need it exceed crazy numbers. I think the most important thing is making sure you recover and making sure you have um, a good meal before going to bed. So then your body's got something to repair, something to replenish the cells with. So yeah, I think good sleep, good balanced diet, as long as you're having meals spread out during the day, to me it feels a lot uh, more natural and it's not like being forced. I do have different windows where I have a window to eat my meals and then I have a window of where I go without food for maybe 6 to 7 hours and then probably that twice a day, once for sleep, once between with my last meal and going back home. So keep your body to digest your usual penny fat reserves, whatever it may be. But again, it's things that you don't really have full control of. As long as you're not starving yourself and feeling dizzy. Um, Long time no see, buddy. Oh yes, that is true. Gordon Shave. Hello, how are you? Been a long time. I haven't done any shaving videos because I've been super busy, and also we've not always got the bathroom, almost got the bathroom finished. I think probably at the end of the month I'll be getting the bathroom completely tiled. So maybe in the future I'll be doing a shaving video in my refurbished bathroom. It's been such a ball ache. But anyway, long time no see indeed. Um, I've got again. I've been so busy with um, other things in and around life that I haven't had time to do any videos of that nature. Maybe some shower runs, maybe on the way. We'll have to wait and see. But I definitely want to get a nice bathroom. Once I get a nice bathroom, I think I'll feel a bit more obliged to jump on and do some shower rants. Shaving the head. Hi, glad to be here. Anyway, there's always all my other lives. I think I do in and around the gym environment, doing the lives on TikTok and YouTube, are all available on YouTube, and in its all glory. There's no edit. It's just pure whatever comes out and how comes out. Uh, so yeah, I do like doing the things off the cuff without no edit. Um, just to generalize with how my routines go and what I've been doing within my routine, so there's no uh, room for misconceptions. So I'm a vegetarian, right? Do this one. Okay. I'm a vegetarian. I mean, I'm not a very big fan of whey protein, but people like yourselves who are on a vegan diet, you do need to supplement with something to boost up that area that you would generally be lacking in. So a whey protein would be pretty beneficial for yourself. I don't know which type you can have. I think they're all chalky. I think after a while they lose that appeal. They don't taste as good. And yeah, it's just something I don't believe you should be consuming liquid calories. It's you think it's gross. Oh, well, but appreciate Gordon Caves. So we'll definitely get some more things up and going on the channel at some point. But I do like to have a nice tidy house. So I definitely need to get things moving. But got some new doors put up in the house. So I'm getting the architrave done. A lot of jobs need other jobs doing beforehand, so it's been a bit of a to and fro in and not having the right equipment at hand, so in a bit of a bugbear. But anyway, anyway, first thing, I don't think you should be really worried about protein supplements. But I think when you're a vegan, you definitely need to look at your diet overall and what you're gonna improve on it. The unfortunate thing is you can't beat animal proteins. They're always going to be the complete proteins that your body needs. So to definitely look at trying to get a bit of dairy into your diet. As difficult that may be for some vegans or vegetarians, maybe. So many different varieties, aren't there, nowadays? But yeah, so almost done with this session. We've got another about 16 minutes of cardio to do. And then we'll crack on with the day. We'll go home, have some to eat, and then have a shower, and then head off for a nice long day of work. So, so nice early start. Been a very nice session. Can't complain. So drop us a comment, drop us a like, most appreciated. And if need be, drop us a follow. All the content is available on YouTube. Um, as always, every session I try to do on a morning session tends to be recorded. The night time sessions, which I do 6 a.m. in the morning, haven't really recorded because of how busy it's been, but that will change in the future. But yeah, overall, it's been a nice session. I definitely feel like I'm getting healthier. Um, Heart rate really leveled off quite well now. I'm staying in around about 125, whereas before it was going up to 140, 150. So things have really progressed quite well in terms of cardiovascular health. Um, so yeah, I'm feeling that the recovery side of things are really improving. So I think tomorrow's session will try and crack on with another leg routine. So I like to do back-to-back leg routines. So tomorrow will be a rear leg movement. So we'll be doing my deadlifts, maybe conventional deadlifts. Um, Now for me, I do like the conventional deadlifts, but I seemingly been leaning towards the sumo because I feel like it recruits more of the inner thigh. So I think having a fully developed hamstring is really important. So anyway, that's fun. So please drop us a comment, any thoughts on anything you want to know, any advice. Either way, it's always nice to communicate things up to the general people of the fitness era. Oh, this is a good question. Do you like kind of like write on just figure out how to write on there. You get another phone, don't I? So I can just type away. So drop us a comment, drop us a like, drop us a follow if you want to see more of this content. Oh, so another 12 minutes of cardio and then we'll be done, skedaddle. But yeah, it's been a nice session. Does anybody have any pet peeves when they're at the gym? Things they really get on their tip? Wow, fantastic. When people just stand and talk on. Yes, true. Only if they're just standing there and not doing anything is more of a pet peeve. Whilst I'm on a machine on a bike, I think that's okay. It's when people are standing and they've got a machine and they're just gas bagging and they're not gas bagging just for a minute. Sometimes it feels like an eternity where they're just gas bagging. Yeah, but it depends. If they're on the row machine doing the exercise, then there's nothing you can do. But it's when they're on the machine and they're just literally just sitting there just talking. You think, you didn't. I could have done 20 minutes of my exercise, been done, and you could have been ready to do your exercise yourself. So totally, that is a pet peeve. That is annoying. Um, I think sometimes that one thing I'm guilty of. Sometimes I forget to re-rack my weight. It's not because I'm a douche, or I can be a douche, but sometimes I'm a bit forgetful and I want to try to maintain that fluidity with my routine. I just want to go from one exercise to another exercise, and I just sometimes forget that I've not unwrapped things correctly or left the weight on a bar, whatever it may be, or on the machine. So, so sometimes you're absolutely goose and you don't want to do any more lifting, and feels like it is a workout just trying to find the weight and re-rack stuff. So, but yeah, any other pet peeves or is there any rituals that you like to do before or during your workouts? So is there anything that you feel that intensive what you do? Because I know some people are quite, I wouldn't say religious, but they do like to make sure they have the protein shake, they have their pre-workout, which I don't get sometimes. I'm definitely not a protein person or a pre-workout person. I think some people like to have a caffeine induced coma, but for me it's just like I found it too stimulating, and I just felt like it ruined my sleep, made me really gassy. So I try to avoid any energy drinks for sure. Ah, yeah, yeah. So 8 minutes. Uh, I was always electrolyte straight before the gym. So, aye. Again, I mean, I think one of the things about electrolytes, I think long as you're not feeling any cramps during your workout or after workout, would be a good indicator whether you need any electrolyte. Um, so yeah, but yeah, having your electrolytes are important. Something I don't really take because I don't feel it's something I necessarily need. I don't feel any cramp when I finish the gym. I feel like my diet at the moment is very, very balanced in some regards, but there's always room for improvement, and it's something that I probably will look at some point. So we'll see what the benefits are having electrolytes before or after the gym. But yeah, drop us a comment and you're on your way. Yes, I am Daniel. I am at the gym by myself, but I'm a big boy, so I don't need to have people around me to feel secure. 2-1, New Zealand. Mm, not bad. So yeah, drop us a comment, drop us a like, and if you need me, drop us a follow. I'm just at the back end of my session. I'm doing another 6 minutes of cardio, and then I'm going to skedaddle, get myself home, have a wash up and eat, and get myself to work. So not bad. So it is around one, New Zealand 2 with just scored. Good goal to be fair. Keeper should have been better to be fair. The keeper stayed up straight, he would have got it. The keeper is pretty bad there to be fair. Anyway, so drop us a comment, any advice, anything you want to have more knowledge on and talk of it, or anything you want to share, please feel free to drop in the comments below before I end my session. But we'll be back for another session tomorrow morning, maybe a bit earlier, maybe at a similar time. So, normally trying to get to the gym anytime between midnight and 2 a.m. All depending on how much sleep I feel I need, and I always play it by ear. So, and tomorrow's session will be another leg day. We'll be doing sumo squat. So, first sumo squat, sumo deadlifts. So that's will be fun. So another 4 minutes, and then I'm going to get that on. Oh, almost two, man. So when I get home, I'm gonna have some. I think I'm gonna do some egg and some black pudding on some sourdough bread, and that will then see me through to the morning. I use offside anyway. He was offside. So yeah, it's been quite an effortless uh, cardio session, which is always nice. Heart rate's around 121, so steady away. So another 3 minutes, and then I can skedaddle. Hi, hello, hello, smiley face. Please feel free to drop us a comment, drop us a like. What? Oh, right. Where do I think England will play? Well, ideally, I would love England to win it. I think England's got a good team that is pretty set up that could win it. They've definitely got the goal scorers to produce the goals. I would like to think England get to the final. It would be nice to see England in the final, but I'm really, realistic, I think we'll probably finish semi-finals. Um, in a group, I would imagine we'll win the group quite easily. But I think with any competition, it's um, quite an interesting one. I don't think it's clear cut as people think. I think teams nowadays know they can just go at you without any fear, and that's one of the things where in the past it's always been teams have been just sitting back, trying to absorb pressure. And I think the game's changed quite a lot where even the small nations have the capabilities of causing an upset. And I think one of the upsets will be Japan. I think Japan will have a very good um, tournament, on my recollection. It's a defense. Yes, I mean, I think what lets England down is we don't take our opportunities. We never take our opportunities. Um, I think, but now having such a diverse bunch of lads, quite a lot of them have got a different experience of European football. I think it helps. Um, so I think we do have a good defence, and we have a very fast defence as well, which is a good thing. Just pretend they didn't take Slabhead. You know what I mean? It's quite surprising they didn't take someone like Harry Maguire to the tournament just for that. Throw the player on the last for the last 5-10 minutes if you're failing or near the goal. He's the type of player that would probably get you a goal. But I think Tuchel's playing a very clever game in terms of his selection. I think he's planning on utilising the players for this dreaded penalty scenario. And I think that's the scenario that always seems to let down a lot of English clubs, is penalties in them high stakes scenarios. But yeah, so where do you think, who do you think is going to win the competition? Is the one. I've just hit 30 minutes of cardio, so I'm going to do it for another couple more minutes, and then I'm going to skedaddle and get myself home, bed. So yeah, I'm going to stop now. Oh, wow, wow, wow. But yeah, not a bad session that. Ah, was aching. Oh. Yeah, I mean, is one of the renowned players for taking good penalties. I don't think he's ever missed. Yeah, again, he is one thing that for the one of the things that is going to show a lot of these players are not used to is clearing heat being from England and whatnot. Right, tidy up. Mm, mm. Ah, gee. So yeah, so yeah. Um, what have we done with it before? But yeah, I think the heat is going to be the main thing. But hopefully, with the breaks in between, the players can hopefully not try themselves out. It's just being clever with the ball, I think. Just making the ball work for them work for the other team, really. What am I trying to say? Anyway, I'm getting to that point where I'm absolutely shattered now. but it's been a good workout. So thanks for everybody for oh, just move over there. So what the hell? What's happened here? There we go. So I'm going to draw the session to a close now. So it's been a nice routine. I will be back tomorrow, so please join me for tomorrow's session. It will be to all. Anyway, to all. Let's have a look at the goal. Oh yeah, good goal. That's a good goal that was. So yeah, it's quite surprising how good some of these teams are. But it'd be nice to see them against the bigger boys. Hello again. Hello. Hello again. Hello. So I'm just gonna say goodbye and ta-ta. Join me for tomorrow's session where I will be doing sumo deadlifts, hamstrings exercises tomorrow. So and hopefully a bit more trying to do some lat pull-up and whatnot. So should be fun. So thanks for everybody who has commented, who has liked the live stream. If you fancy joining me for more content, then stuff as a follow. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow between 12 and 2 a.m. tomorrow. So ta-da for now. Thank you for everybody. Bye.